Hey Capricorn, welcome to my space, welcome to my channel. This is 𝑍𝑊𝑃𝑃𝑆 Tarot. This is going to be a timeless message for you guys. It does not pertain to a certain particular time in the year or any year for that matter. This is about any given time in your life, past, present, or future. This is about shadow work. This is about the shadow self, okay? So we're gonna dive in and talk a little bit about some wounds that may have caused some pain, anger, sadness, frustration, resentment. And we're gonna find out what those wounds are, what you're repressing, and how you can heal from that. These are aspects of ourselves that we don't normally talk about with people, or we don't want to admit that it's a problem. It's the shadow part of ourselves. It's not something that we really want people to really know about. We don't want that to be at the forefront. We want to be happy. We want to be, we want to, go throughout our lives as if nothing is wrong. But there is always something to be improved, Capricorn. So just understand, if there is something that you are compensating for in your life, and you may not necessarily be aware of it, okay? Some of you are, some of you are not. Some of you guys are actually really actively hiding this, or you just have no idea. It's just in your subconscious mind, and you may have felt like, oh, I healed from that. I walked away from that. I got over that, or that person, or that place or thing, and there are just, ways that our subconscious can really bleed through into our lives and really show us that we're not fooling the universe and that we still have not healed. Okay? So that's what we're going to talk about today. All right? So happy October, happy fall, happy autumn, and let's go ahead and jump into it, Capricorn. This is for all signs of Capricorn, okay? So we're going to pull from the tarot first, and then we're going to pull from oracle messages last, towards the end of your reading. So the first card out we're going to pull is about the wounds, or pretty much what you're repressing. What is it that you're repressing? Memories that you ignore, that you don't really want to think about. Second card will be about what pain or wound caused whatever, what wound caused that pain or frustration that you're trying to repress. And the last card out will be about how you can heal and grow from that. Okay, let's jump right in, you guys. For Capricorn, spirit guides, universe source, archangels. What is my beautiful Capricorns repressing? What are they repressing? What are they repressing in their lives? What are my beautiful Capricorns repressing in their lives? And again, this is not for everybody, so I'm not saying that these wounds that are being brought up in this reading are going to be the wounds that you're dealing with, okay? It's not for everybody, but I do hope to do more of these in the future, so that way, maybe in those readings they'll resonate, okay? Capricorn and what they are repressing. You have the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Cups. Interesting. For those of you who are interested in the cards that I'm using, I will be placing them in the description box below if you're interested in these cards. This deck is the Mystic Mondays Tarot, okay? Anyway. What I'm getting from again, I'm going in blind. I want to clarify these cards later. There is a situation that it's kind of what you want, but it's not 100% what you want, which is pretty much, it's not what you want. You're pretending like it's filling your cup, though. Like, there are those, like, whatever this is, Capricorn, this, when I see cups, I see this as love or relationships, the heart space, dreams. There's opportunities here, for sure, that have been presented to you. And you may have people outside of you, Capricorn, who they see you as a person. You have all these opportunities. You have all these options, right? You're given all these opportunities. Why don't you take it? Or, you know, some people may just look at you like, you know, you have all these opportunities. You know, you have all these people who love you and like you and want to, you know, want to date you, whatever, want to be friends with you. Like outwardly, it seems like you have what you want, but deep down inside, to a certain degree, you don't want to be friends with these people. You really don't want to date these people or be a part of this crowd, or you don't want to accept these opportunities because there is a specific opportunity that you're waiting for. You've been brainstorming it, you've been meditating on it, you've been pondering it, you've been dreaming about it. But again, on the outside, it seems like, no, I have everything I want. I have what I want. I'm happy. But are you? Are you really? The climate of your life seems like it's just really perfect. But there's more that you want. You're not satisfied. Why are you not satisfied? There are those of you, Capricorn, you actually, your cup is full. Not all of you, but your cup is full, whatever that means for you. Could mean that, you know, you have the house that you wanted, or the dream house, or you have the car or cars, right? You have the monies. You're getting the clientele, the customers. But it's still not enough. Why? I don't know. That's up to you to find out, or to determine. Your cup is still not full. Now, on another note, well, no, actually, no, that's what I'm getting. That's just what I'm getting from this card. You're repressing emotions surrounding the way your life looks to others as it being perfect outwardly, but in your heart and in your mind, it's just not perfect. Some of you guys are working way too much and you need a vacation and you're tired. And you may do really well at your job, or you've done very well in your career for years, and maybe you got the degrees, you got the certificates, you got the rewards, whatever. And you may just need a break. You've needed a break for years, and maybe you're not really talking about that. Could be. But I really do get the sense that your life outside of itself, like the way people see you, it's perfect. It's what other people want. They wish that they had this. And I'm not saying that you have to be rich, Capricorn. I'm not saying that you have to be wealthy. Excuse me. You can just be living the life that you want to live. It doesn't have to be extravagant. But when certain people look at you, they're just like, oh man, I wish I had that. Others of you, maybe it's because you're just extremely attractive. And there are people who look at you physically and they're like, dang, like I wish I was that pretty, or I wish I was that, handsome, or whatever. I wish I was that attractive. But for you still are just like, I'm not where I want to be physically. I'm not happy with myself for whatever reason. And these are things that, and some of you, Capricorn, may not be outspoken about it, about a lot of things. You just kind of keep to yourself. You may have a great sense of humor, you know, you may be very sweet, what have you. And you may be outspoken, but you're not really, there are just certain things in your personal life, you personally, that you're just like, I'm just not really happy about that. Okay? Let's see what wound caused this, like what caused this frustration or sadness, Capricorn. What caused this frustration that Capricorn, my beautiful Capricorns, are repressing? What caused this wound? Okay, we have Temperance. It's Sagittarius. It could be a Sagittarius here. Who caused this? Could have been in the past. There was some addiction, maybe drugs, maybe eating disorders, whether it was, you know, you were overweight or you were underweight. Could have been alcohol, and maybe you sobered up. But you still, the damage that the addiction brought on really lingers, okay? Like there are those of you, some of you Capricorn, maybe you drank a lot. And maybe you went to rehab, maybe you just, you know, weaned yourself off of it. There's also something about some type of a truth that you realized about your life, and you just realized that your life was not as balanced as others think it is. We'll clarify these in a moment. You also may have realized that there's something that you have to let go of, something you have to sacrifice, that you don't want to. You may have made that sacrifice and you're unhappy about it. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords. So whatever this wound is, it cut deep. It cut deep. It was a truth that was given to you in the past or maybe recently. That really hit you. It, like again, it cut deep. That's what I just keep getting, it cut deep. You may have pointed the finger at someone, but the universe also pointed the finger at you. It was a double-edged sword. And it just kind of lingers. It's just something that just, you're just so unsatisfied with the answer that you got. And it could involve a Sagittarius, or maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart. There could also be someone that you wanted. They may have been a Sagittarius. But you couldn't have them. And there were other people that were coming around that the universe was giving to you, saying, hey, this person might be good for you, this person might be good for you. And you're just like, no, I don't want to date those people, I want to date this person. So it could be a relationship that you're in currently, Capricorn, or maybe you're not in a relationship because you just refuse. Some of you guys may be in a relationship that, or you reconciled with someone, you got back together with someone, and you still have some resentment towards them because you received some type of clarity or truth about them from the past. And your relationship with this person outwardly may seem like it's the dream relationship or it seems fine. But you still have some resentment towards this person because of something that they said or something that they did, and you just had to see it for what it was. Very interesting. Let's not clarify. Let's pull one last card from the tarot regarding how you can heal from this Capricorn. How can Capricorn heal from these wounds that they are repressing? How can Capricorn, my beautiful Capricorn people, heal from the wounds that they are repressing? Spirit guides, how can Capricorn heal from the wounds they are repressing? You have the Knight of Swords, and again, there's that sword energy again, so I just get the sense that you may really need to be very blunt and honest with someone. This person, about a person. There may be a Gemini, Capricorn, that you need to speak to. And they'll help you, they'll assist you, because I see the Knight of Swords as someone who assists. You know, they really push you forward because you're staying stuck for too long. And again, if there's an addiction here, you guys, that you guys have healed from, or you guys have been sober for a while, your life, again, you may have a lot of admirers, but your life is not what you want it to be. You want it to be better, and you're just, nothing that the universe gives you is good enough. No person that the universe, especially if it's romantic partners, there are those of you, you're just like, I don't want to be with anybody. I can't really be emotionally available. And it's because of possibly someone in your past that you thought you would reconcile with. But you've lost a sense of determination here, Capricorn, for whatever reason in this situation or just in your life because of this wound. So it depends on what your life is like, but you're still not really happy. You're not satisfied. You're not really a yes person, you're a no person. You're very skeptical of anything good coming, of any opportunity that comes your way. You're hard to please here, Capricorn. You're very hard to please. That's what I'm seeing here. But there is, the way that you're going to heal from this and grow from this is if you just push through. The Knight of Swords is someone who, whether they're male or female, they have a goal. They have a set goal. And they go for it without apology. Right? They don't need anybody's help. They don't ask questions. But I also get the sense, Capricorn, that you may need to be open to some advice from someone. Maybe a Gemini, could be Aquarius or a Libra. I read the Knight of Swords as a Gemini, but you may need to ask for some assistance here. Some of you guys may have a hard time asking for advice or asking for anything for that matter, because you kind of just want to do it on your own. Can't do everything on your own, Capricorn. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to let people know how you feel, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups, so there's happiness for you. It's not that the universe is just singling you out, no. The happiness is here for you. But I just don't think that you're focusing on the happiness. You're focused more on, like, I don't want that. You're focused on what you don't want. You're not really focused on what do you want. What is it that you want? Because if it's a specific person, they may not be the person that's for you. You may think that they are. You may need to reevaluate exactly what type of person you want to date. What kind of friends do you want? Your body or your looks may not be, you know, well, you shouldn't compare yourself to others. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is not, shouldn't be based on what society says beauty is. Right? What do you see beauty as? When you look in the mirror, do you see yourself as beautiful? Then you should just stop there. Don't even worry about what anybody else has to say. What movies have to say, what magazines have to say, what gurus have to say, right? Be open to just accepting what the universe has to offer. Don't be so skeptical, okay? Let's clarify the Four of Cups for you guys, Capricorn. Clarify the Four of Cups for my beautiful Capricorn people, spirit guides, for their shadow work. Tower. There was a change that happened. An abrupt change. Something that you did not see coming. Could have involved a Scorpio, but yeah, the universe stepped in your life at some point and you had no control. And it pissed you off, and you were stubborn. You were just like, nope, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I asked for, so I'm pissed. I'm pissed. This is what I wanted. These are the things that I asked for. These are the things I've worked towards, I've dreamed about. And then this happens, you know, and it could have been a death of a family member, a death of a friend, maybe a breakup, a loss of a job, an illness, what have you. But you did not, you're not happy about this, Capricorn. And so you just sit and wait. You just sit and wait for the universe to give you what you want, because you're tired of waiting. You're tired of the universe giving you less than what you want. But your stubbornness won't get you anywhere, for those of you who are very stubborn. Okay, if you have Scorpio or Taurus in your chart, be aware of that. Let's clarify the Temperance card, you guys. Clarify the Temperance card for my beautiful Capricorns for their shadow work. Clarify the Temperance card for my beautiful Capricorns for their shadow work. Clarify the Temperance card. Spirit guides. Eight of Cups. You had to sacrifice something. You had to walk away from something or get rid of something or someone. Could have been a Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but you had to walk away. You had to release something in order for to better your life, but you still weren't happy. Something had to change, and the universe forced it to change, and you just weren't happy with it, and you still aren't. I'm not saying that you're actively angry and you're just trying to like give the middle finger to the universe. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you still, this is something you're repressing. This is something that you still, when you think about it and you're forced to look at it, you're just kind of like, ah, man, like I'm still kind of like bitter about that. I'm kind of salty about that. You had to let go of one or the other with the Two of Pentacles. You were juggling for far too long. Interesting. It's quite possible you walked away from the wrong thing or the wrong person. I don't know. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords here for you, Capricorn, for your shadow work. Clarify the Knight of Swords here for my beautiful Capricorn people for their shadow work. Waiting around for anything until it's the perfect thing. It's just going to keep you stuck, Capricorn. Sometimes big change happens in our lives that we can't control because it's pushing us into a new chapter, into a new circumstance that's going to improve us because we're taking too long. We're holding on to things that have expired, right? Yeah, we have the Strength card. So there is someone here, a Leo, a Gemini, yeah, Libra, Aquarius. There's someone here who, because you're stuck in the past here, definitely with this, and the universe is saying, just move forward from this. Be more determined. Have more fight in you to actually improve yourself and to get what's best for you, Capricorn. Don't be so skeptical. Some of you guys are just waiting for proof. You're like, I'm not going to budge until I have proof that this is, like, what I'm getting is what I want. There is someone here who makes you feel safe with the Four of Wands here. There's someone here. This could be actually the person that you're actually supposed to befriend, or the person you're supposed to marry, or the person you're supposed to get together with. Could be a Leo, could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but this could actually be the person or the thing that you're supposed to embrace. This could have been, there's a blessing here that's being brought to you, Capricorn, that you rejected. There could have been a relationship that you decided to reconcile with someone in the past, because you really wanted that person or that thing, but it wasn't good for you. And the universe started giving you better opportunities and better things, but you just didn't want it. And the universe is doing it again. It's offering you this person, place, or thing again, and it's asking. And this is not for all of you, okay? For some of you, the universe is offering you something that they offered you in the past and is giving you another chance to accept it. And it could be in the form of a person. Very interesting. Take a chance, Capricorn, okay? Take a chance. Take a chance. All right. Let's pull some oracle messages. I'm pulling from the Oracle of the Black African Doves for you guys, for your shadow work, Capricorn. For my beautiful Capricorns, for their shadow work. Messages for my beautiful Capricorns, for their shadow work and shadow self messages. Messages for Capricorns, for their shadow work messages. Disguise. It's interesting. And I'm going to read this card to you guys. I don't know if you guys can really see that well. But you got disguise. Bottom of the deck you have limitations. So don't limit yourself, Capricorn. Sometimes our stubbornness can really limit us, okay? But we're going to go ahead and read disguise. Okay. Disguise. So it says, to survive this, you must enhance or further develop other qualities within yourself. All personality types exist within us, and they may be accessed when needed. Adaptation is not being fake. Sometimes it is the only way to survive. Sometimes, Capricorn, you got to do what you don't want to do. You have to accept what you don't want to accept, because you may feel like this is not real. This is not for me. This is not, living up to my expectations. However, Capricorn, you're going to limit yourself if you don't accept the opportunities the universe is handing you right now. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, talking to someone, partnering with someone for, maybe for a business plan, whatever it is. Some of you guys just really want things to be authentic, you want it to be real, and you want it to be exactly what you want it to be so that you can trust that this situation is going to work out. But sometimes in order to get what you want exactly, you have to take some steps that you don't want to take. You have to kind of interact and mingle with people or circumstances where it makes you feel uncomfortable. You may have to talk to people that you don't agree with. You're just very skeptical, and some of you guys are very picky, Capricorn, and that's okay. It's not always a bad thing, but you can block your blessings here. And bad things that happen to you that doesn't mean that the universe is trying to trip you up. It's actually trying to help you. Okay? Adapt. Adapt. One more card, you guys. One more card for my beautiful Capricorns. For their shadow work in their lives. Shadow work for Capricorn. Determination. That is what I see the Knight of Swords as. That is the very definition of the Knight of Swords. Determination. You want that abundance? Are you determined, Capricorn, to go after that abundance? Or are you too busy being skeptical and judging the situations that are presented to you? Because the universe is like, look, this is what we're handing you to get you closer to your goal. If you keep sitting here and you're skeptical and you're questioning everything and you're trying to find out if you're going to get tripped up, guess what? Sometimes you're going to get tripped up. But you have to be determined enough, Capricorn, to keep going. Don't sit and pout. Keep going. Okay? Much love and light to all of you, Capricorn. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.